Fuchs in the house. How's everybody doing? Doing a late video. Trying to, like I say, clean up videos that didn't get views and trying to redo them. And people that watch these, you may like, yeah, but I'll try to add a little information current. So I did a video back in summer of last year, and it ended up being dealing with a horse race. Me and my dad ended up watching live, and this horse, Maple Leaf Mel, ended up collapsing right before the finish line. A horse owned by Bill Parcells, former football coach. It's a sad story. It was something that I couldn't believe. This horse is winning this race and literally like uh, has the field totally beat. And right before the finish line, it collapsed. It was just one of those things that you couldn't believe that it really happened. Um, and so that kind of was like, wow, this just it was a crazy event. So that was kind of the way the video went on. While I was doing the video, I was watching Total Recall 2012 with Colin Farrell. It's a remake of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Total Recall, more or less sci-fi film, and you're basically able to go to this company and get a memory of like going on vacation somewhere without having to go. And so both versions decent. I saw that I researched 1990. Arnold's was 7.5 and Collins was 6.2. And the way it was is the Colin Farrell one, which I kind of was like, do I really want to try it? And it's like, yeah, let's do it. Is trying to get comfortable and I'm just not. Sorry about that. Ended up being a just a good updated version of a remake. It was watchable movie, so give you that. And then because we are doing sci-fi, I have a couple other, so I'll stick with it. Put this in a little different order than what I did the video. Geostorm 2017, Gerard Butler. It was a movie that I didn't even know about. Ed Harris, Andy Garcia. So there's some actors in the movie. It was decent sci-fi. Basically, natural disasters are happening, and they're trying to figure out why and how to stop it, more or less. But yeah, if you're looking at a disaster movie, that's one worth watching. And then I just watched this tonight, and this is out there. I am gonna go, and I hope I'm saying this right. Existence, and it's Existen, 1999. Judd Law and Jennifer Jason Lee, sci-fi horror, and it's out there. It's like a gaming virtual reality gaming back in 1999, and I didn't even consider it game. It was just like, what the hell? So if you're looking for a movie out there, if you are gonna watch it too, it's got some twists and turns and stuff. So you got to keep. Let's just say you don't want to miss. Like I was talking to my sister, and I kind of had a I was like, yeah, I can't. I have to go back. So I ended up, after talking to my sister, I ended up going back in the movie just because I was like, I totally don't get what I'm watching. And I feel like I need to watch it again. Maybe it's one of those movies a second time. You'll enjoy it. I didn't even know if I could give it thumbs. At one point, I was like, this is a thumbs down. And then there were some things that was like, yeah. Um, I don't even, it was just a bizarre movie. So those were my sci-fi flicks, and then I had a spy thriller, Red Sparrow with Jennifer Lawrence, Russian spy movie, 2018, it got a 6.8. And then Hunting Ava Bravo. This is a obscure movie. A billionaire hunts humans, and more or less it was 2022. Movie's kind of been done, and if I 4.2 if I remember right, and it's like yeah, it's about the rating I'd give it. Nothing there in regards to that. So those were the movies. Like I say, with the new one, like I say, that movie was out there. And UWM Baseball, I see they're 13-28. So basically, since they started like at 1-14, they're kind of playing 500. So that ain't a bad kind of coming around a little bit for a season that you start 1-14. And what else? My sister brought up some irises, and I transplanted them. And this weekend we had some bad weather, and I wasn't sure if they were gonna make. They're growing like crazy. The two of them, I didn't look at the one, but there's one when I cut the grass today, totally taken off, and it's solid. And I was like, I'm not sure if you're gonna get iris out of that this year, but for what I was like looking at next year that these will go, but there's a chance that could take. I mean, it just was a solid plant today when I looked at it. So that's going on with that. Tulips ended up, there's still some tulips growing. I showed you guys previous video. Some more came up, so it's kind of nice. It's the best tulips I ever had in regards to the spring. I got a couple on my apartment that are yellow that came up, and ended up using the neighbor next door because I have a tree that can't plant crap. It kind of pisses me off, but I make do. And basically, they came over and they were asking about some daffodils I had growing, and basically I said, "Hey, are you all right?" That I and she's the one, the wife. Basically, it's like I love, and she loves flowers and being outside. It's kind of cool. And she goes, "Yeah, no problem on it." So it's kind of nice, and she's getting to see the tulips that are kind of growing on her side. And so that is that. I appreciate everybody that's watching the videos. I know it isn't much. I kind of give you guys, something to watch outside of the world out there. Um, I kind of like it. More and more I think about it. There's times that it's like, yeah, I should change things up, but it's like I got my little world with YouTube and film talk, and I appreciate it. I try to change things up when I can, and all you people appreciate you watching, and give a shout out to friends, family, people I don't even know that watch. Thank you for taking time, and have a good one, and enjoy your evening.